What's good, guys? So today, um, today is not going to be a very happy video. Today is going to be a bit of a sadder one. And you know me, I'm not really the type of person to make any kind of like sad or emotional videos. But this is something that I really wanted to talk about, and I feel like it'll be beneficial for me to make this video. So I'm gonna try not to get emotional, okay? I'm gonna try not to cry on camera, but I'm an emotional person. So I might, I might shed a little tear or two. But this is definitely something that is affecting me pretty strongly. So my childhood dog, his name is Hershey. I had him since I was 7. He passed away today, unfortunately. And like I said, his name was Hershey. He was a pit bull. I'll put a picture on the screen of him right here. I mostly have just a bunch of goofy photos of him. Unfortunately, I don't have very many just good pictures of him. But if I can find some, I'm gonna put those in the video too. Fuck, man. I adjusted my camera a little bit. You guys can probably tell I'm a little bit off today. I'm sorry if I'm stumbling on my words. This isn't the type of content that I would usually make, obviously, but I feel like it's just something that it'll be beneficial to me, and it's something that I can remember him by. I mean, I'm always gonna remember him, but I want you guys to know more about him because, you know, he was a special boy. You know, he was a special dog. I got some sweet tea here. Sweet tea drown the pain. A little fun fact about Hershey. You've probably noticed this scar on my eyebrow. That's from Hershey. I was like probably 10 nah, that's a stretch. I was probably like 8 or 9. I had a little Nerf gun, and it didn't have any like Nerf bullets in it. It was just shooting air, and I was like shooting at him with it, and he got angry. He got a little bit angry. That made him a little bit mad, and he jumped up and he bit my eyebrow, and I was like, fuck, I'm sorry. Honestly, like, I'm glad he did that, because honestly, I like my little scar. I like that. I look kind of cute, you know. I kind of like my little scarry scar. A few days ago, I had let Hershey out. It was nighttime. I let him out because, you know, he needed to use the bathroom or something. I let him out, and then like maybe 30 minutes later, he comes back, and I live in the country. I live on like a hillside, so he has plenty of room to, you know, just roam around. And he came back, and he was bloody. He was bad. And keep in mind, he's an old dog. He's very old. And also, he had little tumors on his nutsack. So, you know, he was already in bad shape because he already had cancerous tumors on him. Yeah, he came back and he was all bloody and shit. And, you know, I let him in, and, well, I didn't let him in. He wouldn't get up. He had like he got in a fight with a dog, obviously, because that's why he was so bloody. Or a dog, or fucking coyotes. I don't know what got to him, but something got him, and something got him bad. And dude stumbled and dragged his way somehow back to the house. And honestly, I don't know how he did that, because his leg had a deep tooth mark in his thigh, and his thigh was messed up. It didn't look good. It didn't look good at all. But I doctored him up as much as I could. He wouldn't get up when I came out on the porch to get him. He wouldn't get up. He couldn't like move. So I picked him up, and he's pretty heavy, dude. He's a pit bull, you know. He's a full-grown pit bull. He's pretty heavy. But I picked him up, I wrapped him in a blanket, and then I picked him up. Went inside. I made a little pallet for him. I sat him down. And, you know, I just nursed him for a few days, just trying to get him. He wouldn't eat. He wouldn't really the only thing he would do is drink water. He wouldn't take any medications I would give him. I tried to put it in food. The only time he took medication was when either I had to force it down his throat with like a syringe, or or if I just like took apart a pill capsule and sprinkled it in his water. Because the only thing he was really doing or able to do was drink his water, and even that he did very sparingly. He didn't do that much. And he didn't really make any noises or my throat's kind of raspy. I'm sorry, guys. I've been crying a lot today. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I went outside today. You know, when I woke up, I went outside, and you know, I do this pretty much not every morning, but I try to do it every morning. I'll just, you know, roll up a spliff or crack open a beer or something when I first wake up. I'll go outside and sit on the porch and just chill. I did that this morning, and I came back in the house. I came in here, and I got to working on a video. I was editing a video, and then I took a little break, and I went to go check on Hershey to see how he was doing today. Man, he was gone. He didn't make it. His body was kind of hard. You know, it wasn't as soft. Normally there was no give in his tissue. You know how it is when a body, if you've ever been, this is kind of a fucked up sentence to say, but if you've ever been near a dead body, whether it be a relative that you know at their funeral or something, you hold their hand or something, or a pet, you know, when you go to touch their body, it's like if they've been gone for a minute, then their body's gonna be real hard and shit, and it's not gonna feel right. It's gonna feel like oobleck. But you know, I went to pet him, and I was like, he's fuck, dude, he's gone, shit. And you know, I cried a little bit. Okay, I cried, and you know, I was petting him, but I didn't like when I touched his body, like I kind of pulled away, because I felt I was already expecting it, because I already knew what it was gonna feel like. But you know, I went to pet him anyway, and I went back to pet him. The only part of him that felt normal somewhat was his ears, so I was just petting his ears. And you know, I went outside. I took him outside. I picked a spot to bury him, and now he's buried outside in my yard. And I'm gonna make a cross or something, and put his name on it. And I'm gonna stick it in the ground, give him a nice little grave. I went out there earlier before filming this video, and you know, I just sat by his grave, and I smoked a cigarette, and I was just kind of looking around, looking at the sky, looking at his grave, obviously. And I was just like, fuck, bro. It still hasn't really set in. It still hasn't really set in yet. This always happens when I lose somebody or something or any. It never really sets in for a while. I think it's gonna set in when, you know, I'm just walking around. One day when I'm just walking around the house, and I really realized like there's no Hershey anywhere to be found, because like I said, I had him since I was 7. So it's pretty. My other dog Callie, she's barking outside. I don't know if you can hear her. She's barking at something. She's on the porch right now. But I think it's really gonna set in one day when I'm walking around the house or something, and there's just no Hershey to be found, and I think that's when it's really gonna hit me. Speaking of Callie barking, earlier I had went outside to let her come in, and she was barking at something, and I look, and she was bro, is she barking again, dude? She's barking, and it's throwing off my train of thought. I had went outside to let her in, she was barking at something. I look over, and there's a stray dog running across the phone. I'm like, you you probably did this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I bolted after that dog. I was like, yo, get off my fucking property, because it was running into my yard. It was jogging into my yard, and I was just like, oh no, get your ass out of here, motherfucker. I bolted at that dog, bro. If I caught that dog, it would have been a bad day for that dog, dude. That dog would have been limping home. And like, listen, I know that's not the right thing to do, but you gotta understand, bro. My childhood dog is gone because of another dog, and I don't know what dog it is. If I see a stray dog coming up on my yard, I'm fucking booking it after that dog. As soon as he saw me, he was running away. He turned around and ran away. I was like, no, come back here, stop running. Fuck. But, you know, whatever. It's not like I'm hunting dogs or anything. But yeah, man, it's pretty fucked up. I mean, it's my childhood dog. Callie is one that we've had like not even a year. You know, I've had Callie not even like, I'd say probably like 9 months I've had Callie. But yeah, guys, this is a couple hours later. I stopped the recording to take a little bit of a break, you know. I ate a little bit of food. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video in remembrance and in tribute to Hershey, Bama, Wright. So, yeah, you know, I'm going to smoke a little bit for Hershey in honor of him. Take a few hits to him, and yeah, Hershey wasn't a human, so I never, you know, he never got high before. But I'm sure if he was a human, he would definitely appreciate this. I'm sure if he was a human, he would love it. Sorry guys, I had to go for a little bit. If I'm in a different outfit than before, that's why. My bad, guys. But so let's get back to where we were, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna roll one up from my little buddy. It still hasn't really set in that he's gone, but hey, you know, I'll be thugging. I'm thugging, and I'm jugging, and I'm strutting, and I'm gonna be fine. So, yeah, and I know he is too, whatever he is right now, in doggy heaven. Got the tops on standby always. Listen, Tops and Raw, two best papers ever, in my opinion. Juicy J is up there too. I love Juicy J. Juicy J is a great rolling paper company. I'm taking off this Leatherman jacket, bro. Leatherman jacket? Letterman jacket. I would give you guys song recommendations, but honestly, I don't even have any right now. I don't know, guys. My mind is so scrambled today, I can't even think of a song. Give me a second. Piggy Pie by Insane Clown Posse. That's my favorite ICP song. And Lake Effect Kid by Fall Out Boy. Alright, let's get to rolling up this joint, guys. I'm not actually sure what I'm smoking on, but I know it is two different strains. One is a purple strain, and one is orange. One's got orange terpenes on it. I'm trying to, like, distract myself, because, like, it happened today. And, I mean, I'm not really trying to distract myself, but I'm making an effort to not think about it too much. But I knew I wanted to make a video about it. I knew I wanted to talk about him a little bit. He always had such a human-like personality, you know? Hershey always had such a human type of personality, because like this sounds kind of cliche, but like if I was ever sad or anything, then he would always like come and sit beside me or something, you know? He'd lay his head in my lap. It's just kind of, you know, it's very sad that that's not going to happen anymore. But, he's in a better place, you know. He's not in pain anymore. Because like I said, he had tumors on his body. So I know he had to have been in a lot of pain. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry if my usual energy isn't really there today. You can probably assume why, but I can't get the joint to be even, bro. One side of it is just like perpetually not filled in all the way. Let me know if you guys are smoking along with me, and make sure that you dedicate this sesh to Hershey, please. Cause like I said, hey, that boy Hershey, he was a dog, so he never got high. But I'm sure if he was a human, he would have been down with that. Yeah. This isn't my best work, but it's a little something, you know. It's something. It'll work. Here we go. That's what it looks like. I like using matches more than lighters most of the time, so we're gonna go with match for today. Alright. Don't burn out. Okay. I don't really know what to do with Hershey's bowl and shit now that he's gone. I mean, I guess I could just give it to Callie, but I don't know. I don't really want to do that because, like, if I did that, then I would have to look at it every day, and I don't really want to do that. Hey, Hershey boy, this hit's for you. Hold on. It has to be a clean hit, no ash on the fucking. Damn, ashing it, and I knocked the cherry out. So, hold on, technical difficulties. All right, Hershey boy, this hit is for you. Oh, wait. You know, he was in pretty bad condition for a few days, so I was kind of expecting it, you know. I was bracing myself for it to happen, but when it actually does happen, it's just so surreal, you know. You can't really, like, he was an old dog, very old. So I've been trying to prepare myself for this for a long time, but it doesn't matter what you do. You really can't. You really just can't prepare yourself for the eventual death of your pet, especially if it's a childhood pet, because you know it just strikes a chord within you. But like I said earlier, you know, I'm thugging. I'll make it through. I always do. Bars. But yeah, dude. I'm gonna save the other half of this joint to just smoke to myself in silence. Because sometimes that's all you need in life, you know. Sometimes you just really need to just sit down and just smoke a joint. So I'm going to save the other half of this joint for after the video. Stay tuned to my channel because soon I will have a video about these things coming out, about carts and all the pesticides that are going around in them. This is for that boy Martin. He likes it when I crush my cigarette packs, so. Boom. Crushed. I remember as a kid, growing up, there was almost never a night where Hershey wouldn't sleep with me, because every night I would lay down for bed, and every single night without fail. Every night without fail, dude. This motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Work with me. That motherfucker Jaden, dude. Jaden? That motherfucker Hershey. Sorry, I told you guys. My brain is pretty fucking scrambled today. I think it's because I've been talking to Jaden all day. And because I just edited a video with Jaden, so. Oh. But that motherfucker Hershey, dude, every single night, like I would lay down to go to bed, and I didn't even have to call him. He would just run to my room. As soon as he heard my computer turn off and shit, he would run to my fucking room. Well, not my computer, but my TV. When I was younger, my TV. He would hear my TV turn off, and come running into my room, and I'd be hopping in my bed, and he would hop up on the foot of my bed. Towards the end of his life, because he always slept at the foot of my bed. Do you guys hear that? Something just like something fell or something in my room. What the fuck was that? He would always sleep at the foot of my bed, but then towards the end of his life, he would more often than not he would come up to my face to where I was, and he would lay down and snuggle up beside me. I think I have a couple of pictures of him snuggling up beside me. If I can find one, then I'll put it right here. But yeah, I wanted to make a little tribute video for Hershey. I wanted to have something on my channel that regards Hershey. Tomorrow I'm going to make a cross for him to stick in his grave. So, I'll try to put, Hershey on it. I called him Hershey. I named him Hershey because as a kid, I don't know, I thought he looked like a Hershey's Kiss or something. I don't know, because he was brown and he had like white patterns. So I don't know why that reminded me of a Hershey's Kiss, but it did. Reminded me of chocolate. My parents asked me what I wanted to name him. I was like, yo, that boy right there, his name is Hershey. They never let me name another dog again. I did get to name my cat, who's my son. That cat is my son. Hershey was my little brother. But Milo, his name is Milo. I named him Milo. He's so cute. His name is Milo because I gave him that name, and I'm his daddy. I am Milo's father. Because I found him on my porch one night. So, he was a little kitten. He was like this big. And I brought him into my house. I brought him into my humble abode. And I took care of him. I nursed him back to health because he was pretty malnourished. But I can't keep him in the house. I can't keep him with me and take care of him. I can only take care of him for a little while because I have horrible cat allergies. My allergies are actually messed up right now. I have a roll of toilet tissue because I was visiting my grandmother earlier. That's where I had to go when I paused the recording, and I came back in a whole different outfit. I was going to my grandmother's house, and Milo was out, and that's who I gave Milo to when he got a little bit older, and I had to stop taking care of him because my sinuses were getting so bad every day. And every time I'm there, I'll pet on him, I'll love on him. He's my son. I still listen. I don't have a biological son, but Milo is the closest thing to it. So that's my son. And if anybody fucks with my son, they're getting their neck wet. All right. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make something for Hershey, and yeah, I've taken a little break recently, but the vids are coming back, baby. All right, I am gonna be on my grind again. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, because usually when I say things like that, I tend to jinx it, and then I don't do shit for a month. But yeah, I hope you guys well, not really enjoyed, but like, I hope you guys paid attention or something. Whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.